Where'd you get all this money from? And then he gave me a look that told me this ain't my money. This is not my money. This is dirty money. I most likely would have gotten in trouble for telling this story, but I don't work there anymore. So here we go. The place I used to work at had 3 floors. Now I worked on the 2nd floor as a team lead. And as a team lead, I had a lot of freedom. I mean, nobody would be looking for me. I could do whatever I want. And I never wanted to make it seem like I did, but I did. And some of my coworkers would come up to me and ask me, "What do you do all day?" What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Girl, I stalk. I clean the hallways. I pick up trash. I wash the rags. I do all kinds of stuff. Talking about what do I do? I run this place. So anyways, as I was cleaning, I went up to the 3rd floor to talk to Daniel. "Hey Daniel, what's up?" "Look what I got." "Whoa, that's a lot of cards. Where'd you get those from?" "That machine over there." "Oh, okay. Pretty cool." "Yeah, once I get Thor, my collection is complete." Let me tell you why this was suspicious. Sometimes I get scheduled to work on the 3rd floor, and one night, before we were about to close, Daniel was playing this soccer/boxing game. I went up to him and I was like, "Ooh, let me play. So he swiped his card and I saw that there was $50 left on the card. $50. That's a lot of money. "Daniel, honey, sweetie, where'd you get all this money from?" And then he gave me a look that told me this ain't my money. This is not my money. This is dirty money. I was like, "Daniel, I know you ain't put all your hard-earned money on this card, right?" "Right." "Daniel." But I ain't no snitch, especially since I didn't really know where the money came from. But deep down, I knew he was a thief. So back to the stack of cards. He had to have played that game a lot in order to get that many cards. So later on that night, I went back up there. I started talking to one of my coworkers and we talked and talked. I found out that they were testing the games. "Ooh, Daniel, let's play air hockey." So he swiped his card and we played like 2 games. And of course, I beat him. Of course, it would be no other way around it. I'm just too good. The next day I worked, I was walking around my floor and my manager came up to me and said, "Hey, I'm gonna have you working on the 3rd floor for the rest of the night. Can you send Daniel down to my office?" "Yeah, sure. Thank you so much." Now, 2 things are going through my mind at this point. 1, yes, I get to go to the 3rd floor. 2, ooh, is Daniel in trouble? So I walk up to the 3rd floor and I tell Daniel, "Hey, Mike wants to see you in his office." He takes off his harness, leaves. I put on my harness and go up to the top of the ropes course. About 15 minutes pass by and Daniel comes back and he starts gathering all of his stuff. "Are you leaving?" Oh, he leaves and not a minute later, I see one of my coworkers talking to the guy that was at the bottom. I couldn't quite hear them, but I knew they were talking about Daniel. You see how fast news spread? I mean, they ain't even let that man leave the building yet. Like, dang, were you there in the office with him? I bet this man couldn't wait to spill the tea. So towards the end of the night, as we were closing, I walk up to the guy that was closing with me and I ask him, "I wonder why Daniel went home." He got fired. "What? Why?" He was going behind the counter and putting money on his card. Is he stupid or what? Why would he do that? I knew what he was doing, But like I said earlier, I ain't no snitch. So the next day, we were in our little pre-shift meeting, and my manager gave us the usual spiel. But after the little spiel he gave us, he says, "Jose and Randy, Michelle wants to see you in the admin office." Michelle? Michelle. Ooh, Michelle's our HR. Oh, they in trouble. Once he said their names, I was like, ooh, I can't go up to the third floor no more. Girl, did you hear that Daniel got fired? Yeah, he got caught with that stack of cards. Girl, I saw him with all those cards. Yeah, so the other day, the machine guy was doing his check-ins on the machine and noticed a bunch of cards were missing. So he went to the counter and he saw Daniel flexing his cards. And then he asked Daniel, how did you get all of those cards? He found out he was stealing money and told the manager. Ugh, why would he be flexing those cards like that? And he stole money? Wait a minute. I was playing air hockey with him the other day. What if they fired me too? Yeah, I don't know what he was thinking. I told him not to do that. Wait, you knew too? So it's not just me. I'm not the only one that knew. Oh, we're in this together. Wow. Well, apparently Randy and Jose are talking to Michelle right now. Yeah, they stole too. Oh my gosh, they stole too? Man, we got some thieves in this place. So after we got through talking, I ran back to the second floor. I cannot be caught up there. Not after this situation. So about 30 minutes passed by. My manager comes up to me and says, "Hey, I'm going to have you on the third floor for the rest of the night." Yes. Ooh. Yeah, they must have got fired. So I'm working, and occasionally I'll stop by the counter to talk to the girls. I was high-key panicking. I feared that I was going to lose my job. So I tell the girls, I was playing air hockey with him the other day. Oh, I didn't know it was stolen money. Yes, I did. I did know it was stolen. But I didn't want anybody to know that I knew. Because if they knew, they might snitch on me and get me fired. So I tell the girls, this might be my last day. Maybe we can just, exchange numbers. We can go out sometime, get something to drink, maybe something to eat. I'm gonna miss you, girls. I'm gonna miss you real bad. Girl, you're fine. You said you didn't know. Right. I didn't know. As this whole situation is going on, they're having people fill out witness reports. And I honestly thought they were gonna have me fill one out because I'm assuming that they saw me on camera playing air hockey with this man. But they never gave me one. A couple of days later, I found out that Daniel wrote my name down and said that I would come up to the third floor. You snitch! I should have ratted you out. I should have wrote you. Ooh, I should have. Ooh, wait. You snitch. But guess who still has their job? Me. You know what shocked me the most? A manager got fired. I asked the girl behind the counter because she had all the info, all the juicy information. How did Fanika get fired? Well, one day they were doing a practice takedown and Fanika pointed at one of the plushies in the machine that Randy was getting for her. And that wasn't Randy's money. What? That's so stupid. She didn't deserve to get fired over that. Tara got fired too. What? Oh my gosh. Tara? What did Tara do? She kept one of the plushies Randy stole. Ridiculous. Now my anxiety was really kicking. It was kicking my throat. If they got fired for that, my was grass. A week passed by and thankfully I was still there. Y'all know I was panicking real bad. During one of the meetings, the general manager said that we can no longer put money on cards for us or for the guests. You got to call a manager. And that he didn't want to see no more plushies. Apparently, he was having nightmares about them. So moral of the story, don't steal, especially from your job. It's just stupid.